Good day, Vacaville. I'm Dina Kupfer, and you are looking at some of the old photos of the building that we're currently standing in, erected in 1896. This was the original Walker Opera House in downtown Vacaville, and now we actually get to show you what the inside looks like. A lot of this has been modernized and retrofitted for today's standards, but for the most part, the space is very similar to the way that it was. We have Sandra over with us this morning, who is the owner of the space. Big old Merriment on Main festivities happening tonight, so we really want to highlight what's happening with our local businesses as well, as so many people are walking the downtown corridor. I didn't even realize this space was here, and you have a whole stage in there. So what do you do here in this space?
So it's mostly a private rentable space for mostly weddings, corporate events, anniversaries, high school reunions, anything you can really think of.
And let's talk about the history. 1896, I mean, it didn't always last as an opera house, but that was the original reason for it, right?
Right. Around that time, there were a lot of opera houses erected. Some are still opera houses. Most of them don't really have operas. It didn't last very long here in Vacaville as an opera house, but there were a few events early on, and then it became all kinds of different venues, like a brothel, a grocery store, business offices, and for the last maybe over 25 years, it's been an event venue.
Okay, it is so beautiful. So how can people rent this space if they're interested? What do they need to do to reach out?
So they can check us out online, VacavilleOperaHouse.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram. They can give us a call. We're at events@VacavilleOperaHouse.com for an email too.
Perfect. Sandra, thank you so much. Okay, and we also talked about, of course, Merriment on Main is happening tonight here in the downtown corridor. So I have Mayor John Carley joining us as well this morning to talk about the event and all of the great things that you'll be able to see downtown. And it starts, I love this, because we get to be upstairs in the Opera House, and now you get to see the view of the tree. And that's the main event tonight, but so much more going on. Good morning.
It is. Good morning. It's great to be here today. It's quiet this morning, but everyone is getting ready for a celebration tonight.
Yeah.
It'll be magical. You'll want to come out. It'll be standing room only as you look out and peer out this window where you see the tree, and it will be lit promptly at 6:30, but the festivities will occur from 5 p.m. through stages and areas spread out all over downtown. It'll be wonderful. There'll be shuttles for parking. There'll be carriage rides all the way down to the Vacaville Museum. If you have never experienced this, it is such a charming, wonderful experience to enjoy on a cold, brisk night that we're going to have tonight. It's just going to be wonderful.
And we've been talking about it. It's been freezing in the overnight hours in Vacaville, which really gets you in the holiday spirit. But you can see the road here below, so there's actually going to be a stage set up next to the Christmas tree, and then the road's going to be shut off to traffic. How many people are we expecting tonight?
You might see 10 to 15,000 people coming and going. Standing room only.
Yeah.
There'll be something for everyone. I assure you of that.
And being a part of this community for so long, what does it mean for you? Is this kind of the official kickoff for the holiday season for you and your family?
It really is. Everyone comes into town normally because of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And it's that time of celebration.
Yeah.
It just rolls right into it's the Tuesday that follows Thanksgiving every year. It's been going on for 4 decades.
Wow.
It's just a wonderful family event.
It is. And remember, there are spaces like this, the Vacaville Opera House, that were erected in the 1800s. I think there's so much history in downtown Vacaville. People don't realize if you don't actually make your way down to this side of town. So come on out. Again, everything kind of starting around the 5 o'clock hour. Lots of businesses, lots of shopping to do some of your holiday items off the list. And then enjoy the tree lighting at 6:30. Mayor, thank you so much for joining us, as well as Sandra with the Opera House. And we'll send it back to you for now. But I am going to keep walking around and exploring. This place is cool.
Right? You should. Thanks, Dina.